There's a revolution unfolding right now, one where tiny, autonomous programs powered by AI are doing the heavy lifting in sales, marketing, operations, and more. In the next 8 minutes, you're going to understand exactly what an AI agent is, why elite hustlers are betting their businesses on them, and how you can start building, selling, or deploying your own. Let's dive in. Every AI agent begins with a deceptively simple idea. Package a specific function, outreach, content creation, customer support, process documentation, into a self-operating module that can think, decide, and act on its own. Think of it as a mini CEO for a single task. You don't train one massive, monolithic AI, you build dozens of lean, laser-focused agents, each responsible for a piece of the puzzle. This modular approach gives you unparalleled flexibility and scale. When you need more leads, you spin up another outreach closer. When you need more content, you launch another authority engine. And when you want to lock down your SOPs, you commission an internal SPO builder. Here's the secret sauce: you don't sell AI, you sell outcomes. Instead of pitching chatbot, you promise your new 2047 sales development rep. Instead of an article writing tool, you deliver the engine that makes you look like an authority. And instead of process automation, you complete a manual that turns chaos into $1 million backend. Anchoring price to ROI, book meetings, inbound leads, reduce training costs. You erase objections and build a recurring revenue stream that clients happily pay for month after month. But before we dig into real-world examples, let's quickly map the ecosystem. There are 3 layers. 1. Model layer: GPT-4, Claude 3 open source Llama derivatives. This is the brain that understands language, makes decisions, and writes copy. 2. Orchestration layer: Zapier, Make, formerly Integromat, NNN, or custom scripts. This is the nervous system that connects APIs, triggers actions, and moves data between systems. 3. Interface layer: Notion, Google Sheets, Slack, or a custom web dashboard. This is where you monitor, tweak prompts, and audit performance. Every agent you build sits on top of these 3 layers. Now let's look at 3 killer AI agents you can explain, build, and sell in 8 minutes. The outreach closer. Imagine landing a cold prospect email in their inbox that feels so personal it might as well have been sent by their best friend. That's the outreach closer, an AI agent that reads your client's CRM data, analyzes past interactions, crafts tailored messages, and follows up automatically on email, LinkedIn, even SMS. You train it with 3 things: a short briefing on tone and offer, an email cadence, and basic objection handling prompts. Then you connect it to their CRM via Zapier. Overnight, they're booking calls they never knew existed. As a service, you price it as a sales as a service retainer, $2,000 per month for guaranteed book demos, and tie your fee to meetings set so both you and your client win when it performs. The authority engine: content used to be king, but now consistent content is the emperor. The authority engine clones your client's voice by feeding it podcast transcripts, blog posts, and social media threads, then spits out a week's worth of content in minutes: newsletters, tweet storms, LinkedIn articles, even YouTube outlines like this one. You hook it into a social scheduler, and suddenly your client's personal brand is firing on all cylinders without them ever typing a word. This is pure positioning, charging $4,500 to $4,000 per month for thought leadership on autopilot. When inbound cold emails start landing in your client's inbox, the ROI sells itself. The internal SOP builder: fast, growing businesses crumble under their own success if they don't systemize. You drop in with an AI agent that analyzes Zoom recordings of team meetings, extracts step-by-step processes, and automatically compiles them into editable SOPs in Notion or Confluence. In 2 weeks, a chaotic, founder-driven operation transforms into a documented, scalable machine. You charge project fees of $8,000 to $25,000 depending on complexity. And as soon as you hand over the playbook, your client can onboard employees in days, not weeks. That's enterprise value you're delivering, and it's why smart hustlers are positioning this as a premium service. If you've been wondering whether to use AI or sell AI, here's the brutal truth. Time is your enemy. While everyone else is dabbling with prompts, you should be packaging complete solutions. Bite-sized agents, each focused on a single high-value outcome. Stack 3, 4, or 8 of them, and you've built a digital agency that runs on autopilot. You handle the front-end client relationships, the AI handles the heavy lifting. Now, let's get tactical. In the next 8 minutes, here's your playbook to go from 0 to first client 1. Choose your niche, pick one industry: real estate agents, high-ticket coaches, SaaS startups, Go deep, not wide. 2. Identify the pain point. Are they drowning in leads? Struggling to maintain visibility? Buried under operations, match one agent to one pain. 3. Assemble your stack. Sign up for OpenAI, set up Zapier, create a Notion workspace, and grab a scheduling tool like Buffer or Publer. 4. Build a prototype. Use the OpenAI Playground or Claude Studio to craft your core prompts. Connect them via Zapier to send emails or post social media. Test internally until functional. 5. Create a sales deck, 1 slide per benefit, 1 slide per ROI case study, and 1 clear call to action. Emphasize numbers. This agent booked 12 calls in week 1, or this content engine generated 75 new leads. 6. Launch with a pilot. Offer your first client a discounted pilot, say 2 weeks of the outreach closer for $500, so they can see results before signing a long-term contract. 7. Scale your offering. Once you nail the pilot, raise prices, refine your playbooks, and double down on outreach to 5 new prospects per day. 8 minutes feels tight, but that's because you're in hustle mode. Elite operators don't need long-winded training. They need a blueprint and the confidence to execute. If you can build 1 agent this week and deliver measurable ROI, you'll unlock the funding you need to scale as a true AI agency. Here's an interesting thought to chew on. AI agents aren't just replaceable tools, they're digital assets. Once an agent works for 1 client, you can tweak it, rebrand it, and sell it again, across verticals or geographies. That same outreach closer that crushes for US realtors can be adapted for UK fintech founders or Australian e-commerce brands with minimal prompt tweaks. Every clone multiplies your leverage. After all, leverage is the currency of the elite hustler. Leverage your time, your network, your capital, and now your AI. When you sidestep the tool user mentality and adopt the product creator mindset, you transform from an order taker into a rainmaker. And in the rainmaker's world, 8 minutes is all you need to change the game. So here's your challenge: stop tinkering with ChatGPT prompts for fun. Start thinking in terms of profit centers. Build 1 AI agent this week, sell it to your first client, collect your retainer, then build another and another. Before you know it, you'll have engineered your own AI army. And more importantly, you'll have built a business that runs while you sleep. If you're ready for a deeper dive on specific prompt templates, integration blueprints, or advanced scaling tactics, drop Agent Master LS in the comments. I'll release an 8-step video series that walks you through every line of code, every API call, and every pitch deck slide. No fluff, pure execution. Because at the end of the day, this isn't about hype. It's about building digital leverage that pays dividends for years. And when everyone else is still asking, what is AI? You'll be the one they turn to for the answer. Remember, AI agents are the future of business. You're either architecting that future or you're living in it, subject to its shifts. Choose to build, choose to lead, and choose to win.